He's got firearms. He's got like a Uzi in his backpack.
It's a Mac 10 and a 9.
Why did you bring it in the courthouse?
They said that we almost hit a child.
Criminals aren't always the masterminds they think they are. Today, we're taking a look at 5 of the dumbest moves by criminals, all caught on camera. Our first case took us to the shores of Smyrna Dunes Beach Park in Florida, where Sarah Ramsamy made a decision that left everyone scratching their heads. After a day of drinking, she thought it would be a great idea to take her SUV for a joyride down the beach. Witnesses described Sarah as speeding at an alarming 50 miles per hour across the sandy stretch, narrowly avoiding beachgoers and even coming close to hitting a child.
Who's driving?
They're over there. We're just some of the people they almost hit, like
Okay.
this little girl.
Okay, what happened?
I'm not sure. I was the driver, and they kind of stopped us, and they said that we almost hit a child. I didn't think that we did, but that's what they told us.
Yeah, well, the people are down here because you can't drive on this part of the beach.
I'm so sorry. We were driving from New Smyrna, and we got over here, and we were just trying to turn around. We didn't think that we could do a U-turn around here, so we were just trying to keep going.
Take a look in the car real quick. You have your license on you?
Yes, I do. It's in my phone, but it's in the car.
I would get your phone out of there. Your car's not going to be moving for a while.
Okay, can I get it?
Yeah, go get your license and your phone. She's going to go to jail. Okay?
No.
All right, so you can go with her, or you can stay out and get her out of jail with a bond.
And why am I going to jail?
Right now, I think you're driving under the influence.
Okay.
All right?
No.
Then we got reckless with multiple people over here. You were inches away from multiple people. Okay?
I can't help her.
So go ahead, turn around for me. She'll come back.
But her joyride didn't end on the sand. In a move that defies all logic, she eventually drove the SUV straight into the ocean, stopping only when her car was partially submerged. Police arrived to find Sarah disoriented, and it was clear she was under the influence. Her blood alcohol level was revealed to be twice the legal limit. Needless to say, her joyride earned her charges of DUI, reckless driving, and failure to obey traffic control laws. A beach day gone horribly wrong. Our next story comes from Wisconsin, where 17-year-old Quantrill Schwartzel found himself in serious trouble with the law. While being held at the Rock County Sheriff's Office, Quantrill took a daring leap, literally. Despite being handcuffed, he managed to escape custody by jumping out of a second-story window. This wasn't just a small drop either. He hit the ground running, determined to make his getaway.
Can I take this off or not? Just give me a minute.
Officers were left in disbelief as they realized the teenager had made his escape. But that freedom didn't last long. It took 15 minutes before an officer arrived on the scene and initiated a full-scale manhunt. Quantrill, still handcuffed, managed to evade capture for several hours before being tracked down and arrested. Along with his initial charges, he now faced an additional escape charge, ensuring he would spend even more time behind bars. And now, for a case that sounds more like a movie than reality. Picture this. A quiet afternoon at the police station in Independence, New Jersey was rudely interrupted when John Hargraves drove his car straight into the station. But it wasn't just any crash. He did it while blasting "Welcome to the Jungle" by Guns N' Roses. When officers finally got Hargraves out of the vehicle, he had an unusual explanation. He claimed he had been hypnotized by a woman who compelled him to carry out the bizarre act. The police weren't buying it, though. Hargraves was arrested and charged with burglary, criminal mischief, and a weapons count. His excuse may have been far-fetched, but the consequences were very real. Our next case takes us to Cleveland, Ohio, where a trip to the courthouse went completely off the rails. Lunell Williams and his mother were headed to the courthouse for what was supposed to be a simple routine visit. But instead of just paperwork, Lunell accidentally brought a little more than he intended: multiple guns, including one fitted with a silencer. As they went through the courthouse's x-ray machine, the firearms were quickly discovered by security.
We're low, so I apologize.
He's got firearms. He got like a Uzi in his backpack.
It's a Mac 10 and a 9.
Why did you bring it in the courthouse?
We got chased.
Hold on. Before you do that, did you read them anything yet?
I haven't read him anything.
All right, I want to read you these real quick because I don't want to be asking you nothing. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you. Do you understand these rights if I read them to you? With these rights in mind, you wish to speak to me. I got to read you those because those are your rights, all right? That one's loaded. That one's loaded. Oh, it's safe. Oh, bro. This is wild. This is the wildest thing I've ever seen in here.
What are you here for? You're trying to file them?
I'm with my mama.
Are you trying to file restraining orders or what? Or you got one placed against you?
Ain't nothing against me. Like, we hear of a whole bunch of stuff. Everything happening in the West.
Take a deep breath, relax.
Everything is legal in my name and my
Okay,
gun.
but you can't bring this in here.
I know everything happens, so it's like we getting chased. I got dropped off by Officer Gates, badge number 141. We just came from the hospital. They know everything already.
But you had this at a hospital too?
Yes, everything happened.
You had both of these weapons inside of a hospital?
Yes, they took me to the back room and everything. Crazy. Everything just happened in a couple seconds.
And Cleveland brought you down here with...
No, like the hospital.
The hospital did?
It's like 10.
What hospital?
It's like 5 minutes away, 6 minutes away.
Which hospital though? You don't know which hospital you were at?
Everything happens. So the hospital is like 6 minutes away, bus wise.
What side of town?
This side.
East side or west side?
I got this one.
West side?
No, it's literally like down the street. If you take the bus, we just came in like the back streets.
St. Vincent?
Yes, St. Vincent.
You went to St. Vincent and they brought you over here with 2 guns?
No,
in your bag?
We went to the hospital and they dropped us off.
Williams claimed he was in a rush and didn't realize the guns were still in his bag. Courthouse security wasn't amused. Both he and his mother were immediately arrested, and Lunell now faces serious charges for bringing weapons into a government building, a careless mistake that will cost him dearly. Next, we head to Atlanta, where a burglar decided to make himself memorable in a rather bizarre way. Before breaking into a home, this unidentified man decided to serenade the security camera. That's right, he was caught on camera singing into it before he proceeded to commit the burglary. The target? A firearm. The burglar may have thought his singing performance was a clever touch, but it didn't help him avoid the crime. Authorities are still on the hunt for him, and despite having clear footage, he remains at large. It's not often you see someone leave behind a performance before committing a crime. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss more strange and surprising stories from Third Eye.